Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Hope very, very well. I know I left you yesterday saying that I'm going to run my first half marathon, and I'm so excited and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so happy and a little bit terrified. So I just want to share with you what happened during that course. So it was a night marathon, and we started. There were a few people that started joining, for the half marathon race, around 150. And in general, I want to tell you that I'm going slowly, so I don't have a quick pace. And my target was to go to the finish line. So that was my main point, of going to the finish line. So when I started after some kilometers, I ended up being the last. Good morning to Anna, good morning to Eleni, good morning to Foti. If you want, write to me where you guys are, and now, so that I have a sense of what you're doing. And I was last, and there were 3 girls in front of me. They were running, and it was really, really dark. Okay, it was so dark. There were places that there was no light, 0 light. And at a certain point, after 4 kilometers, I surpassed the 3 girls that were in front of me, and I was completely on my own, running into the woods, seriously into the woods, by myself. And just then I realized what Nicholas had told me, that if some he told me if some bear or a fox comes out, just tell them that you're the mommy of Joy, because Joy has an amazing relationship with animals. So tell them that you're the mommy of Joy, and they're not gonna touch you. So that was the only time that I realized, why he had told that to me. So it was extremely dark. It was extremely, at a certain point I was really terrified. It was very, 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 very tough. So I kept going and going and going and running and running and running and trying to catch up, and find other people. And it was really weird for me because I've never done that before. I've never done a night marathon. And then I reached the 10 kilometer, and I had to do it all again. Okay, so as I was the last one, at a certain point I was praying. I was saying, oh my God, I really need someone, to look at me. I was really afraid, someone to be, if something happens, I need someone to be next to me. So just as I was turning over the 10 kilometers, a very young boy with his bicycle started following me. And we did the rest of the 8 kilometers together. But something weird had happened, because my Nike run told me that I was 3.5 kilometers ahead of what the organizers had me. So that the meters that I had run were 3.5 more. I couldn't figure out what has happened, to be honest. What was happening? Why did my Nike run would say that I'm 3.5 kilometers? Being off 1 kilometer is okay, but 3.5, it's a lot. It's 20 minutes plus, okay? So what happened is at the end that I was in the finish line for my application, so I finished. But for the organizers, I had 3.5 kilometers more. So that was a nightmare, and there I had to decide one thing. If I would request, now I don't have a bicycle that is following me, I have a motorcycle, okay? There's a guy with a motorcycle that is, I'm like a royalty, people that are taking me to the finish line. So there I had a choice, and the choice was either to tell them, guys, I'm done, I've run the 21 kilometers, and you can take me on the motorcycle, and let's go to the finish line. But what would have happened if I would do that, I wouldn't have finished. You understand? I wouldn't take my medal. So there, I took a decision and I said that I'm gonna do the extra 3.5 kilometers. Which, if you have been running for 2 hours and 50 minutes, running for 3 hours and 10, it's so tough. Okay, it's so tough. At a certain point, I didn't feel my legs. I didn't feel my knees. Actually, I wasn't feeling anything. I was in a complete trance, and the only thing that I would say is go, go, go. Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it. So when I reached the final roundabout, there were police officers, and they were cheering me. They were like, hey, you did it, you're amazing. And when, the final line, there was Nicholas screaming for me. Nicholas had finished 45 minutes earlier, and everybody was waiting for me because, as I told you, I was the last one, and the previous one was, had finished a long time ahead of me. So sometimes in life, what I thought after the learning is that sometimes in life, for some people, things take much longer. Things take much longer, and we have to either accept it and say that my half marathon is going to be 3.5 kilometers longer than anyone else's, my first one, or you just give up, you throw the towel, and the decision is ours. And I still cannot believe that yesterday night I was running for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I still cannot believe it. I cannot believe that my body made it. I cannot believe that my mind made it. But it did. It did. And I'm really proud. And I thank all of you for sending me, your positive energy, your love, all your messages. And I had people texting me, did you finish, Jill? How are you? So, yeah, I thank you so much. And I just want to dedicate this medal, which doesn't even write that it's a half marathon medal, but it's okay. I just want to dedicate it to all of you who have goals, and your goals are taking much longer than you anticipate. And the finish line is there, and it's up to you to actually cross it, just like I crossed mine. I'm with you. Have a beautiful day.